some footage out of the back seat of the car here. It's actually really spacious. We've moved this front seat forward because obviously she's back here by the driver. There's actually be a little more space there, but ton of space back here. You can really stretch out and relax. So with 3 of us, it's not that bad. With 4, it could be a little bit tighter, but obviously though, when she's an infant, it takes more space too because of this car seat. When she grows up, she can be forward, but really comfortable back here. And I actually look out of the glass roof for once. Normally when you're driving, you don't look out of it at all, but from back here, it's pretty cool. Also, this video is sponsored by Optiwatt, which is a free app on your phone that will help you track the charging costs of your electric vehicle. Not just Tesla. If you own a Mustang Mach-E, if you own a VW ID4, if you own the Mini Cooper, the app shows you how much you've had in gas savings. You can allow it to fully manage your charging and schedule upcoming trips to make sure your car is fully charged for that trip, but also being kind on the grid to you locally. You can also improve air quality by checking a box that charges when renewable energy is being used to produce electricity for your car. So the app is totally free. It's linked in the description. Optiwatt, thank you for sponsoring the video. Now back to it.
How's it going?
Did you cover?
Yes.
You covered the lenses.
I covered the lenses.
Sorry, I'm paranoid.
You're annoying.
This is how you attain greatness, by paying attention to every little detail.
Yeah, but I did it.
Don't just look at it, Sarah. Eat it.
Are we in Ohio?
We're in West Virginia, I think.
Oh.
Actually, we're either in Ohio. I think we're in West Virginia or Pennsylvania. No, we are in West Virginia. There's the Pennsylvania line right there. Down there, Philadelphia. Down there.
Have had a heck of a trip. I never realized that hay is just grass.
Yeah.
I don't know what I thought it was. And like I realized that hay bales are in fields of grass. I thought that's just where they stored them. That's number one. The second thing that I find odd is we're taught growing up, and even not growing up, just in life, cows are black and white. They're white with black spots. I've seen no wild...
They're black and white.
I've seen no wild cows that are white with black spots.
Next supercharger is Tridelphia. Flipadelphia. And so that's where we're headed. But overall, like as far as taking a Tesla road trip...
Look at the leaves.
Leaves are beautiful. Taking a Tesla road trip, like what to expect is your car has a 300-mile range, right? But you're not gonna go 300 miles. Like realistically, the distance that I'm getting out of the car is like 190 miles of range. And if I really wanted to push it and like do a range test, I'm sure I could get close to 300, but that's running the battery to 0, which isn't good for the car. And then at the end of that, there has to be a charger somewhere near there. So the Tesla charging network is so dense across the US that it's gonna send you to a charger much faster than you actually need to go. But you can also comfortably get there going fast and not really having to worry about your range unless you're in extreme temperatures. So that's just what to expect. A lot of people are like, oh, so like I talked to a guy the other night, he's like, so what do they do when the batteries are done? So like how long does the battery last in it? I'm like, oh, you know, like some people think like once it's out of charge, you replace the battery. When in reality, like these batteries can last well over 500,000 miles. Currently, my battery degradation is around 10.2%. That's after 46,000 miles. So when I max out my battery, it's about a 292 mile range, or that's at least what it says back to me. And also that could last to well over 100,000 miles just staying at about that 10% degradation. It doesn't continue down that route. So I hope that's helpful to you guys. You have to let me know what questions you have in the comments below. Also, I'll have the link to the baby seat, which what's it, the only crash rated one or something?
The only safety rated one.
Okay, so the only safety rated one, it's an Amazon product and it works really nice. A lot of people asked for it in the previous video. So I'll send that over. The road trip's been great. How's like comfort in the back seat's been pretty good. Like what's your take on a 2,000 mile road trip, James?
It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like...
the biggest issue is the roads out here suck.
Yeah.
And so we've gone over some pretty big bumps that are painful back here. Like, I need a massage. I
even have the luxury coilover suspension installed, but it's still... It's still rough. Like compared to the Macan, you can't really directly compare it to the Macan because it has an air suspension. But it's incredibly smooth and well tuned. I don't know, the Teslas are just very rigid cars all the way around. They're firm. My best suggestion to you is get the smallest wheels you can. You're going to get more range and more comfort. If you get the bigger wheels, it's going to be less range and less comfort, but better looks and slightly better handling performance as well. So
if we want to throw it way back though, to compare it to the Escape.
Yeah, Jamie had an Escape.
I did have an Escape, and I think it pissed a lot of people off because I would always compare it to the Escape.
Down there.
Do they show bridges on the little screen?
On this thing?
Yeah.
I mean, it's on there.
No. On the little simulator guy.
Oh, this thing? No.
I mean, that'd be cute.
That'd be cute. Down Wheeling, down Mansville. Look, West Virginia. Okay, so we were in Ohio. Wild and wonderful. This video is over, but if you want to watch part 1, you can click here, or part 2, you can click right here. Personally, I think part 2 is probably the funniest, but if you want to watch the whole series, the videos aren't that long, and everything will come full circle. So please watch and subscribe if you haven't already.